Na szép jó estét mindenkinek. Folytatjuk a Baldurs Gate 3-at. Nagyjából ott hagytuk abba, hogy ki kéne szabadítani a tunnelből némi nemű élő erőt. Szervusz Einstein. Aminek már nem futottunk neki legutoljára. Nálunk van a robbantó vigyó, amivel ki lehet nyitni, és amúgy simán meg lehetne győzni a törpéket, hogy engedjék ezt meg, és valószínűleg még jól ki is jönnénk a dologból. De én úgy vagyok vele, hogy hát ezek ilyen nagyon gonosz törpék, akik rabszolgákat tartanak, meg ilyen apróságok, úgyhogy az van, hogy én beleverném őket a betonba, azt jó van. Úgyhogy ez lesz a nagy terv. Meglátjuk, mennyire fog ez könnyedén menni. No. Így van, szerintem is a földbe a helyük. Abszolút. Úgyhogy megpróbálunk első körbe kiemelni egy-kettőt, aki ilyen távolabbi pozícióba található. Pihenni nem tudunk, mert akkor megfullad a nyomorult oda bent. Azt nem tudom, hogy ez a kettő bejön-e akkor, hogyha megtámadjuk őket, mert ez a kettő gyakorlatilag bent lévők ellen szervezkedik. Az is lehet, hogy egymásra lehetne valahogy uszítani őket. De persze lehet, hogy egy frontális támadás esetén azért mégiscsak egymásra találnak valahogy. Amúgy mennyien lehetnek ezek? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Körülbelül 6-an vannak. Innen fogjuk indítani a támadást. Jó lesz. Ez a tud, ez ugye egy pont olyan ugyanakkor a gyökér, mint az összes többi, jó van. Na jó. Hát, próbáljuk meg azt, hogy ki tudjuk emelni úgy a fönti őrt, hogy ne bukjunk le. Hogy megkezdődött az offenzíva. Ezt az őrt kéne kapni valahogy. És el tudunk menni Steelbe, itt pont mögötte. Csak nem fog belehalni egy szúrásba, ez a gond. És utána meg lebukunk, és kezdődik a buli. Ezzel mindössze ennyi a probléma. Hogy olyan rohadt sok HP-juk van, hogy az egyben nem fog eltűnni. Közelebb jövünk a többiekkel is. Hogy amikor elkezdődik a csicsat bimbum. Tudjanak ők is cselekedni. Hát gyakorlatilag nem maradtak spellje a papnak, minek is az hülyeség.
Damn, it's good to be alive. On my way.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Na nézzük. Hát bögd meg. Illetve... hogy kell mérget használni? Főkente, gondolom.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is
Ez egy
about to
40-es
demonstrate.
dambót pedig. Azért az úgy nem kevés. Ja, hát kezdődik. A móka mára. 19 HP-ja még maradt a nyomorultnak. Három. Meg még 3, az már csak 10. Kb. Oké. Leszette magáról a poison. Nem baj. Annyi baj legyen.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bye forever, pal.
Úgy, nagyon jó.
Moving.
Hát a rugót lelökték a gecibe.
Breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Én is megpróbáltam. 40%-ra nem adta be. Oké. Azt a kettőt mind controlozták? Gratulálok, Geci. Megdobta a koncentrációmentőt. Lejött. Amúgy meglapos. Hű! Varázsolja anyádnak.
Count on me.
Oh, so much for peace.
Jó. És menjél le. 40-re nem dobjam. Elég kéne.
Let's go.
Láthatatlan. Jó van, bunkó. Az is. De tűnnek el a törpök. Konkrétan szívódnak fel a törpicsek.
Allow me. I got this.
Hát csak ott genyó messze maradt egy.
Aye, aye.
Megnyilazzuk. Jó, hát nem a barbár a számszerű zseni.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Na gyere pancsál, gyere bazd. 13. 15-ös crit. Harmadik lökés. Az ott ment.
Let's find some prey.
Bunkó. Bazd meg, mennyi damage van itt, öcsém?
Got to press on.
Jó, kapta szájba.
Let's go with fire, baby.
Cuka.
Nothing important is ever easy. With haste.
On the hunt. Outmaneuver them. That nearly ended me.
Hmm.
On the move.
I'm heating up. Got it.
Kling. Gling, gling, kling.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Kuka.
Fuck yes. Tactical.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Dúrtarkón, azaz?
Mutilate them.
Oh, that's just nice.
Let's finish this. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Dude hand.
Smell blood. Go on.
Good HP.
Comes easy these days.
Az ugrás, az nagyon túl van reprezentálva.
What's this? Feels like I've lost.
Na, hát gonosz törpék. Kuka.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters.
Igen, gondoltam, hogy ezzel lesz a baj.
Paladin. Some
A francba. Jó, megoldjuk valahogy. Megoldjuk valahogy.
Still alive. So that's progress. I wonder what the next move
El
is.
kell érni, hogy ők támadjanak meg minket, ez van.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Most mi van, akkor adunk
May
neki
have
50
been
aranyat?
unwise to reveal just how much gold you have on your person.
Jó, ki kellett próbálni ezt az opciót is. Mert így mi nem kerülünk kombatba. De. Így mi nem kerülünk kombatba. Hát akkor ezt máshogy kell. Az a két tetű is bejön.
For a dull moment.
What's cooking?
So say your chum blows near out of there. What then?
Then I'll stick Near
Stop me
up,
yet.
down, and sideways till he's more whole than flesh. We take his gold. And I got more in mind if shit goes down smooth.
Come on, let's go.
Tread lightly. Like a wraith.
Looking ahead.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Careful, I bite. All right. Go. Let's keep to the shadows.
Let the poison choke near and be done with it, I say.
All that rock thumping and pod pounding wrecked your mind, brain. Dead or alive, we ain't get our coin till Near's
Keep
done.
it quick.
Besides, I'd like to force feed him some of that shit
Time
he
for
stirred up.
discretion. Over here.
Time you freed near. That drow head needs cracking. Sun blows near out of there. What then?
The eye's clobbered. Good work. Time to bust Near out and shred him.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Put him up.
Tényleg, mert rajta van a varázscsima. Annak ütötte össze a sarkát, miattuk oda neki. Lehet, hogy hiba volt. Oké. Láthatatlan perszegeti.
Fall, damn you.
Megszegett eskü. Fú, na most vagy az van, hogy akkor nem támadhatjuk meg őket. Vagy a Paladin ugye nem vehet részt a projektben. Ó, Istenem! Na jó, akkor döntsük el, hogy mi lesz ezzel a Nere nevezetű szerencsétlen gyökérrel. Ezt meg kéne ölni. És ez a kettő összeesküvés, hogy öljük meg őket. Na jó, de közben meg... Volt egy olyan, hogy mentsük meg a manókat, a szolageci kurva anyjában van. Már réges-régen elvesztettem a fonalat. Tehát a terv az, hogy ezeket meg kell menteni, a nyomorult manókat a gonosz törpéktől. De ha pofán verem a gonosz törpét, akkor a Paladin megsértődik, hogy megszegte az esküjét.
Find Philomene and get that smoke powder.
Move on! I gave her everything! And she has the gall to send you to break me! Get us out of here, all of us! And hope for her sake her path never crosses mine again!
Hey-ho.
And I'll personally rip off her head when you
You got the smoke powder? Go on, blow the rubble!
Jó, hát a törmeléket felrobbantjuk.
The eye's clobbered. Good work. Time to bust Near out and shred him. Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or some such will set it off.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one!
Yes, true soul?
Hát mondjuk egymásnak ugraszthatjuk őket, de nem. Semmi értelme nem lenne.
That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Na de hát itt vannak a nyomorult bigyók, nem akarom őket felrobbantani.
Ah, it's you. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks.
I thought I was.
I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of ne'er-do-wells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good. Dig. And hope for an opportunity to escape. These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them
Azt
on.
mondja, nem tudnák elbánni velük, de amúgy de.
As I supposed. If you'll excuse me, I have something terribly important to attend to.
És mi frissült a naplóba? Miért ez jön be? Hú, egyáltalán ez mi? Itt lehet cserélgetni a paladinos baromságot, oda néz.
Faster, shitheads!
Please, they get very aggressive. Please, they...
My sister's in there!
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Spilling poison. Gnome slaves. Passage trap. Careful of mercs. Get me out!
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration tinged with rage as the connection fades.
Faster! If the true soul dies, you'll get...
Nem tudom, hogy kéne felrobbantani, esküszöm. Pláne úgy, hogy ez a 4 hülye túléljen. Mert azt mondja, hogy dobjam le mellé, és robbantsam fel egy tűznyilal, de akkor minimum még gnóm belehal. Vagy hát sérülnek. Ezt meg nem akarjuk. Ó, Istenem! Jó lenne ez a játék, csak borzasztó nyomorult válaszok vannak, amik... Nem tudom, biztos én vagyok a hülye. Fussunk ennek neki újra. Hát annyit szeretnék mondani a törpéknek, hogy dögöljél meg mocskos szar, megmentjük a goblinokat, vagy mik ezek a kis manó. De ilyen opció nincsen. És ha pofán húzom karddal, akkor kitalálják, hogy ez gonosz cselekedet volt. Nem tudom, melyik univerzumban gonosz cselekedet ez, de biztos.
These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them on.
You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Near dies, heads roll.
Na, de ha most megtámadjuk, az megint nem lesz jó. Kéne ebbe valami kombatlok, hogy lássam, hogy most elmente a Paladin eskü, vagy nem ment el. Nincs kedvem végig tolni megint a fightot, hogy utána megint kuka az egész, mert az kezd geci unalmas lenni. Az mondjuk, na?
Got to press on.
Na, az lejött.
May the gods take me first.
Megszegett eskü. Aha. Akkor lehet csak annyi van, hogy a Final Blow-t nem viheti be? Ez lehet? Hát olyan jól sikerült az a kör a kurva életben. Annyira perfekt volt.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Na jó. És hogyha felrobbantjuk a bigyulát?
Good idea.
Out of the way! One spark and it'll blow.
Akkor mi van?
What's next, I wonder?
Gyere már arra, te szerencsétlen hülye. Na az a... Bad.
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
You toil. And for what? Thrin? For someone else to free me?
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Does not fail.
Oké, ezt biztos nem. Jó, kipróbáljuk azt, hogy a Paladin nem ölhet meg senkit.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one...
Just like old times.
Knees high.
...94-re mellé.
Stay focused.
Into the shadows.
It's bright eyed me.
...94-re második miss. Ilyen a mesébe sincs.
Find a route.
Jó, az is elkattant.
Can't give up.
80-ra miss. 80-ra 2 miss. Az igen.
Still on my feet. I'm ready.
Mm. 80-ra már vagy a harmadik miss, de persze, az normális. Ez is remek volt.
Talk to me.
Hát, se találtál semmit még ma.
Soldier, I need your help. In position.
Survival is all that matters. Let's get this over with. Can't afford to let up.
Kis rohadt gető, az nem? Azt lopfolt ki. 80-ra már nem számolom, hanyadik mi.
Jimmy on the go. Never a dull moment. Shouldn't have made me your enemy. On I go.
Come on then.
Miek. Azaz.
Ready or not?
Impero, heavy, Impero, heavy. Down the hatch.
Megint. És nem szegődött meg az eskü. Beszarsz, bazd meg. Összehoztuk.
Can't slow down.
Ott a csima. Elég hányattatott sorsa van annak a csizmának.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Elhagyja, visszaszerezzük, agyonverjük, akin rajta van, visszaszerezzük. Hát szerintem az egy elátkozott csizma.
Anything of use?
Jó, van ami retardált sapka, amit csak angolul derül neki, hogy mire jó.
What a charmer. What to do?
Hardly a challenge.
10 ugyanem. Oké. Három. Hát minden hárommal megvan. Az egyessel nem volt meg egyedül. Gyűrűk, papírok, némi KP.
No time to rest. Very well.
Na most srácok, abban lehet hagyni a lapátolást, vége van a bulinál.
I'm tempted to cheer at the sight of these dead Dwergar, but there are still gnomes trapped behind those rocks. We need to get them out. Now.
Jó, hát azt majd én intézem, ti menjetek arra, vagy valami.
Maga Kamara, you offed the bastards.
Bizony.
If you're blowing the wall, now's the time.
Akkor mentés, robbantás. Tudnám, hol van az a for.
Hope this ends well.
Get back. One spark and it'll blow.
My face protects me.
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
One day I'll catch a break.
Na, megint be fogja baszni a lávába. Jó, hát akkor nem lehet megmenteni. Jobb ötletem nincs.
Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Does not fail.
És karba tett kézzel nézzük. És akkor azt mondjuk, hogy ha még egyhez hozzáér.
So you care for the weak, true soul. Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servants, or is there a sane explanation?
Igen, pont úgy, ahogy te is meg fogsz halni.
Traitor, you have breathed your last.
Mehet. Vannak. Nem lehetett volna azt a nélkül, hogy bedobják a kis slow faszt a lávába? Tehát a nélkül nem ment volna? Valahogy biztos ment volna.
Now they see me.
Na de oda mi nem akarunk bemenni.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Hogy szép.
My word.
Mentsed. Menjünk be.
Easy as.
Glowfold meg. Addig elég jó, mi?
Where do I go from here? Another step forward.
Yes.
There's an elected parasite in that corpse. You should take a look. Let's move.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.
Próbálkozni szabad.
Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Ez fantasztikus.
Moving in.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
Kinek? Engem nem úgy hívnánk.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think.
Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him.
I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbran's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. Those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
Jó, talán az egészet nem, de amúgy ja.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Oké. Az a miénk.
Well,
azaz.
You did it.
Ennyi? Jó van. Na, hát akkor itt végeztünk úgy körülbelül. Nagyjából mindenkit agyonbasztunk lapáttal. Kiszabadítottuk a gyökereket. Oda marha jó lenne amúgy följutni valahogy, de hogy? És most már van idő, hogy pihenjünk egy komolyabbat, mert eléggé le vagyunk megint rongyolódva. Most már nem fog megfulladni a vérekbe az a szerencsétlen. Nyomhatunk egy long restet. Oké. Dumáljunk egy kört a néppel. Illetve hogy állunk XP-vel? Kéne 1624. Okay. Meg egy vendor, akire ráöntjük a szemetet.
What's on your mind? Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Old Rusty? Sure. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Okay, vámpírra mi van? Not found, az szép, jó van.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freak.
Jó az a magyarítás, semmi gond.
Khazad Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster of
ezt már hallottuk, hogy a gazdája ilyen nagyon fő vámpírbigyó.
I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his sport.
No, ez már volt. Ne hülyéskedj.
A vamp? We have. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. The mind. All I'm asking is that if you think they'll take me, but at least we know we all.
Hát nem tudom, mivel nem értett egyet, mivel nem volt semmi szövegben, mindegy. Próbálnák itt jó pofizni mindenkivel, és akkor még rosszabb lett a kapcsolatunk. Kurva jó.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need? Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus, aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. And try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Szerbusz hosszú páca. Hát két ötletem van. Az egyik, hogy be is kell rakni a spelleket a varázslat sorba. Mert azok automatikusan attól, hogy megtanultad, nem kerülnek bele. Be kell szépen állítani, hogy mik legyenek azok, amik memorizálva vannak. Illetve lehet, hogy kell egy long rest, hogy be is aktiválódjon a buli.
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls. I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition.
Tudom, engem megharapott. De mindig így átlendülünk a fölött, hogy engem amúgy megharapott. Oké. Na veled mi van?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Pasta. Hát hosszú pálca mindent meg lehet oldani. Hát én azt próbálnám ki elsőnek, igen.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not
Jó
end
van,
in
jó
our favor.
tudtam amúgy. Én küzdök vele rendesen, de amúgy jó tudsz. Szervusz, örülök, hogy benéztél.
Well met.
Ja, faszom az a
It
Rafael.
brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? And given the circumstance, I'd do it again. My soul was a necessary price to pay for... You know I can't say more, but I can say this. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100, 1,000 to choose from. A road that leads to a devil is the very last one you should follow. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. After all, what I shared with you about my past, about being saved from the wolf, that is not something I would normally even dream of sharing. I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. precious little, but I'm quite certain it can still be found. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. With such stimulating company? Never better.
Hogy ezt nem lehet kipróbálni, hogy a druida milyen, de ő nem csatlakozik az Istennek sem. No, és most kipróbálunk egy olyat. Nem azért, mert szükség van rá, csak kíváncsi vagyok. Ugye elvileg nála lehet így talentelni, kasztot cserélni, nem tudom én mit csinálni. Kíváncsiságban megnézem, hogy hogy működik.
As thou desire.
Úgy teljesen előről, hello. Wow. Mondjuk lehet, hogy a subclass-t azt ki lehetne próbálni valami másra. Várjál, mit kapunk? Mondjuk az elég jó. Az jó. Tulajdonság is. Ez így jó, hogy van. Érdekes. Ja, és akkor újra lehet szintet lépni. Wow. Ezt még akár lehet, hogy érdemes is lenne megnézni. Ki tudja már, miket választottunk. Ez biztos, hogy kéne egy ár. Ja, hogy az így mind a miénk. Most is. Plusz egy armor. Miért ne? Igen. Ja, és hogy mire rak... Fú! Az armorosra raktunk, hogy legyen meg a 18 STR, ez biztos. Erre raktunk. Egyfolytában elbassza a koncentráció dobását, ez kéne neki amúgy. Két pont tulajdonság, meg lenne a 18 STR, 14 konstő, vagy a 16-os karizma. Szerencsés és elég jó. Ez is baszó. Na jó, azt mondom, hogy ebből most tulajdonság lesz egy 18-as erő és egy 16-os. Extra támadás, igen. Most a mágikus fegyver, azt ki is kéne próbálni. Az elvileg plusz egy tényleg talán plusz egy sebzés és mutation. Igen, plusz egy támadó és plusz egy sebzés, ez tök jó. Mennyi időre van fönt? Hosszú pihenésig. Hát ez kurva jó. De az a kérdés, hogy egyszerre hány ilyen fenntartott varázslat lehet. Ki is próbáljuk. No. Alapból van nekünk egy 21-es bigyónk. Hit pajzsával azt fölmegy 23-ra. Vagy ez, vagy az. Hol van ez a mágus fegyver? Plusz 9, 7, 14. Plusz 8, aha, megkapja, csak nem látszik a búk. Ez 3 körig van fönt, de 6-13. Azt nem is mutatta. Hát viszont, ha csak az egyiket lehet fenntartani, akkor a hit poison az fölösleges. Mit tudunk helyette berakni? Na várjál. Ja, amúgy is visszatöltjük, hogy nem pottyára lövöldözzük el a spelleket. Hogy akkor a hit poison nem kell, mert akkor ez a mágus fegyver lesz. Meg az isteni kegyelem se kell, mert az is üti egymást. Jó. Ez ugyanaz. Rakjunk be egy heal-t. Csak fogalmam sincs. Meg ha valakit nagyon meg kell védeni méregtől, akkor ott lesz, az így jó. Oké. És igazániból kicsit változtassunk a csapaton, én nagyon szeretem benne a popot. De azért néha kell vinni mást is. Vagy elvisszük Wilt. Már rég volt. Nem a mágust, ezt most nem. Hát, vagy a harcost még elvihetnénk, vagy tényleg amúgy.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Na gyere!
The pride of the gate.
Ez is megkapja plusz egy temperkört, jó. Counter spell. Fear, hát tűzbe, jó. Amúgy ez is geci OP lenne. De hát sajnálom, ha van tűzgolyó, akkor tűzgolyó. Elborzongat, ó, videó izé. Ez jó, ez hozzáadna a karizmát a sebzés, azaz plusz 3 dam. Ez elég jó. De nem, ez lesz, igen. Dagger Cloud, tükörkép. Ez a hülye páncél, ez fasság, igen. A 2.9-es rapír? Hát az kemény. A védője gyakorlatilag nincs. Hát ez technikailag varázsló. Nem baj, elvisszük. Egy körre jó lesz.
The pride of the gate.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't...
Menjünk a holdkeleti toronyhoz. Nem mindegy, hogy tudnám, hogy kell oda menni. Valahol itt mutogatja.
Let's move. Breathe deep and move.
Végül is miért nem? Ja, rakjuk fel a buffokat, az fontos. Meg a nyelv. Mágikus fegyver. Azaz.
Someone there?
Rak fel magadra a hamis életet.
Sharp as ever.
De bármilyen fegyvert a kezében nyomunk, képzett lenne rá.
Have a lot on my mind.
Na jó.
And well, in it.
Győződj meg róla, hogy mindent megtettél. Hát szerintem kb. Amúgy igen.
How much further can I go? What's hiding here?
Keep a blade close. Let's crack it open.
No time to rest. If not over, then through.
Ott van Gandalf.
What's up for discussion?
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Pont nincs a csapatban, de amúgy igen.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp? Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify
Jó, egy bolond varázsló.
Elminster Omar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this...
Who there, wanderer?
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if
Most miért indult előre?
traveling companions a man
Vannak
who
gondok.
adheres to the given name of Gale? Ever a man, and I would confirm it to be so. Please.
Na jó. Igen. Mizu. Hol vannak ezek? Aha.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider... what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric.
Jó, de ha ekkor a baj, akkor hol van az isteni segítség és a felmentés
I've
szerint?
come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Jó.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Oké, van velünk egy atombomba, geci jó. Szegény nyomorult Gale, bassza meg.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
És puk. Lehet, hogy kéne egy kicsit barátkozni a varázslóval vinni magunkkal.
Audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. It's not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mistress chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message, however much it pained him to do so. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it. No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it. Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. Essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. We may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Nem hiszem. Ha rajtam múlik, nem robbantja fel magát. Oké.
Don't mind if I do.
Hát biztos, hogy valami veszély az van, mert elég sok a hulla meg az összetört dolog a környéken. Milyen parancsok? Ó. Aha, felrobbantotta magát, ügyes gyerek, jó van, semmi gond.
Hells. I knew this land was cursed, but this is impressive.
A grim sight indeed. My lungs already grow heavy with shadow.
No, hát remek lesz.
Darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Alas, it's the only path to Moonrise Towers. We have to push into the dark.
My energy's draining. The darkness is taking its toll.
I feel it too. We just need some light. Banish this darkness.
Vedd körül magad fényjel, hát nekem fákjám van kb.
It's protecting me from the curse.
De úgy néz ki, az is elég.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any puzzle.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant...
Heavy. Maybe I need more pockets.
Ez a druida van a táborunkban, Halsin. Itt halt meg.
Research on the nature of the shadow curse. Good to know.
Jó, nyomjunk mindenkinek a kezébe egy fákját, az a biztos. Itt 2 volt.
Best be on my way. More for me.
Jó, akkor csak arra lehet menni. Gyújtsunk meg minden fényt, az a tuti.
Aizo, watch the shadows.
Milyen shadow? Ó, ott vannak gyökerek. Hi.
Stay together. Keep to the light.
Ezek ki? Mondd, hogy bú.
Stop! Who's there? Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light. Hands high.
Jó. Simán. Na, most már engedjétek lejjebb a fegyvert. Hoppá.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Ja, hát ez kuka. Jön vissza.
Jonas. Not our style. Harpers, to arms!
Az nagyon jó, hát oké. Na, hát akkor vigyó, gyerünk. Hopp, egy 21-es, hát így kell kezdeni. De genyó sokan vannak. Mi van, az most egymást lövik? Kurva jó. Az ott... Fű, bazd meg, na jó. Mindegy, azt kapta, azt meg tudjuk ölni most, elméletileg. Ja, hogy 2. Megy ez. Engard, messzélő kandúr.
It's go time. Incoming.
Jó, hát nem ér oda, úgyhogy... Azt miért bántjuk amúgy? Szép lövés. Na, pedig még egy szerencsekotka is elment.
Now is not the time.
Nincs is több. Vagy én nem tudom, most az aki így nem mi? Jó, pihi. Mert nekem ez nagyon olyan, mintha egymást ütnénk. Jó, ott még van egy árny, oké. Megért az árnyék. Meg fogják ölni, bár annak hova megy? Jó, mindegy. A kurva anyád. Süllyed.
Good.
Most ezt üssük agyon? Kritett dobott. Egyes, jó van. Igen, és mi lenne, hogyha inkább karddal nyomnád? Nem biztos, hogy értem, miért nem megy oda. De ez hova? Ja, aha. De a kurva anyád.
Over there.
Hülye.
Choice but to keep going.
Kritikus kudarc, ja, ugye?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
On my way.
Touch me. Step quick.
What's the story?
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Well, hello.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Na jó. Van egész sok fákjánk. Kicsit nézelődünk.
Always room for more.
Mit jelölt be? Aha. Aha.
Something good here.
De ezt miért öltük meg? Na jó, mindegy, ők kezdték, én nem értek azzal.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Azt a büdös kurva élet, hány holló került elő? Jesus! Oké. Jó, hát nyilván.
This is my happy place. Under their noses. What now?
breath.
On the victor's path, I found my mark.
Oké. Megtámadtak a galambok.
Never wanted the easy path.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come.
Na és ezek kik?
Jahira!
Bevezeti, hogy ő a Jani.
Well, I am certainly not innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets.
Bogarakat gyűjtenek, biztos, hogy
There's one thing
bolondon.
that we know. It's that it knows its own kind.
Ja, hogy ez is ilyen agyturkász bogár. Jaj, de jó.
You should never have come here, true soul.
Harcolj a szőlővel. Hát, amúgy azt kéne.
What's you doing? She's the one who saved us! She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
Hát ez csak jó volt, megmenteni a régeten.
How is that possible?
BG3 Nagi Kedbank smiley face.
What in the hells is that thing?
Na hát az egy jó kérdés.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Pont beszarik a net, nagyon jó. Szabadságon vagyok, jó Istenem, ne!
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Úgy néz ki, nem akar megoldódni ez az internetes hakni. Próbálok csinálni vele valamit. Hát lejjebb vettem a bitrátát. Úgy néz ki, ezt így elbírja.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Ez a felolvasás. Mire gondolsz, Pai? Nem csak nagyon tetszett a válaszok között a szabadságom, vagy mit csinálsz, hogy szabadságom? Aj, na mindegy.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Ki a túró az a Jaheira?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city.
Valami híró, jó van.
She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet.
Lehet, hogy nem szúrtam ki valamit.
She's a hero and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day.
Na minden, kiderült a két dupla kardos öreg asszonyra, hogy valami nagyon híró. Utána nézzünk ennek, hogy Pajdip miről beszél, mert fogalmam sincs. Ja, szerintem, hogy? Amúgy is kéne egy szünetet tartani, egy pisit meg ilyeneket. Ó, hogy volt egy donation. Jó, hát azt én így nem szúrom ám ki csak azért, mert hogy tudjátok, vak vagyok, vén, meg hülye is. Jó, hogy még fel is olvast. Jó, ez így nem volt meg. De nagyon köszönöm. BG3 nagy kedvenc. Nem, hát akkor csak én vagyok ilyen nyomorult, hogy nem szúrok ki dolgokat, semmi gond nincsen. Nagyon köszi, puszi a hasadra. No, szóval nézelődjünk körbe a táborba.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Bizalmatlanok kissé. Jó, majd megszeretni. Mennyi hülyeség.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Stock up while
Ó,
you can.
kereskedő.
I brought enough to see us through.
Nem akarjuk fizetés nélkül, jó az így is. Na, azt mondja, hogy van baszó pajzsa. Hát ez egy ezres érek is sok. Amúgy, szerintem. Fénylőpálca meg a tököm. Plusz egy a... Na jó, mentsük el, nézzük meg, hogy tényleg hozzá. Hogy tényleg hozzáadja, mert amúgy nem mindig történik meg.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Megveszük, de kezd. Hol a kezd? Yeah. Ne hülye vagyok. Nekem van az a kesztyű, amit meg akartam, hogy nem? De, akkor jó, semmi gond. Ez basszó, csak nincsen duálvájdos karink. De lehetne. Plusz 2 strange egy ilyen papírbigyóval. Barbáron mi van? Alsó nem jó, de azon ilyen 15-ös lemezpáncél. Mennyi az ereje? Írja bárhol. Plusz 2 erő. Ez olyan barbáros ruha. Csak közben megöttel, csak így pofoznák, mint nem? 25-ös közepes páncél. Rugó van, mi van? Neki lopakadós vértje van? Aha, póksejem. Ó, na várjál, kétkezes lapát. Muti. Jó, mert fákja, de hogy... Hét 17... 5 21, 6 16... Jó, tehát 6-16-ot tud a mutatvány, de nem értem, mert amúgy ez kéne több legyen. Mindegy, 6-16 az is annyit tud. Jó, nem. Plusz 2-es tör. Rugónak egy plusz 2-es tör. Biztos, hogy nem. Jó, hát túl vagyunk tápolva ezen. Védőköpeny. Ó, na. Köpenye még senkinek nincs. Adjál nekem védőköpenyt. A többi az hülyeség. Na, sózzunk rá baromságot. Tele vagyunk fassággal. Azt nem akartam odaadni, de minek nekem baziliszkuszolaj tulajdonképpen. Meg egy rohadt hal, meg valami büdös gomba. Repülést tekert. Most ezek már drágák. Kétszáznégy, Jézusom. 392. Na mi kerül be? Direkt semmi. Jó. 2 arany legyen neked. Na próbáljuk ki. Összeadódik, vagy nem adódik össze? Védős köpeny, 21-es most a bigyó. 22. Na. Mentődobás páncélosztály. Hát most mindenkinek kéne egy védőköpeny gyakorlatilag.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Na, akkor elszünk pénzére többi baromságot. Pokol ötvözet az marad. Fasság az nem kell. Mondjuk így. Még adjunk el valamint 79 arany értékben, ne hülyéskedj. Annyi fákja minek? Na.
Take care now.
Megcsencseltük. Na. Nagyon jó. Mi van még a táborba? Remélem amúgy a fegyvereiket nem adtuk el a genyóba. Nem, jó van. Oké.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Merre?
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the
Mi az, hogy a fajtám roncsal az ünnepet mindjárt képes?
We need all the god's damned help we can get.
Hát amúgy igen, egy kis modor.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn. But we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Stimmel, ott voltam.
No question about it.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Jó, itt van a teljes hadsereg.
Guess you need to be a god's damned counselor to get room and board around here. I wish we had a bloody army.
Kicsit összeszarták magukat a hercegnek az emberei, de hát ez értető.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Newsból hogy fordította le vásárlóra? Na mindegy. Mi a rossz?
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been
Ja, amúgy van
so
nálunk.
long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Beindult.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good. This thing is going to blow sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Milyen boldog a táj.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Legfeljebb kigyulladunk.
Thank you.
És mi van a felrobban résszel, mert az még úgy, hogy...
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Hát el tudja baszni az ünnepi hangulatot.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
No, csak megmentjük valahogy a csajt, ne szopas.
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Gondoltam, hogy végig akarja-e félni az estét.
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Ilyen elszára.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now, and I'm going to make that choice myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge
Jó, ezt nem most kellett volna amúgy,
igen.
Hogy örüljön.
And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me.
Ja, erre dobjuk a témát egy darabig.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Hol a kocsma? Amúgy ez is vándor. Nézzük meg, hát ez is árul valamit tud.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Milyenek jutott át a milyen shadow? Na jó, figyelj, kapaszkodjál. Melyik szerencsétlen tud beszélni az állatok? Mondd egy move.
It's toasty in here.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am.
B?
On the double. One hoof quickly following the
Put
other.
a másik elé, jaj.
I remember you from the grove with the druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
Vissza kéne menni megkeresni a mókus.
No, incapable. Not for you to know.
No. De inkább meggyőzöm, a természethez tök hülye vagyok. Persze, hogy egy. Újra dobjuk.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Tanézd, bazd meg, csoda tehén. Mi van?
Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Eszki.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Mi a fasz? Hát jó. Mi a retek volt ez? Nem tud elmenni. Jó. Hát jó ez. Büm. Hogy ne lenne jó? Szép, nagy.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Hát nekem kéne a kartom. Megdobta a mentőt, meg para. Ja, hogy az acid. De... Ja, hogy gyerek, ha akarsz valamint. Ja, pedig mondjuk be kéne menni kloffolni. Jó, majd kijön. Egyelőre lövöldözzünk be. Az persze bemegy, annyi esze van, mint két marék földőnek. Na jó, üssed püftitten.
Gods, it's hot in here.
De szép nagyot rúgott.
No holding back.
Evidence looks quite the same.
Oké, ez mi a szent szar volt?
Can't give up now.
De lebuktattunk egy tehenet. Hűző éles kalapja. Hát egészségedre. Hú, ennek milyen kalapja van? Jaj, 17-es ind. Mindegy. Igen, mi volt még?
What now?
Jó, ne ugráljatok már be abba a kurva acitba. Nem, de volt benne. Bebuktattunk egy áltehenet, azért beszél.
How's the barricade coming along?
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
Micsoda maci szobor.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudges and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a thief kid from the coast is between me and them.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out.
Azt se szabad elhinni neki, amit kérdez, bazd meg, és egy kulcsot akarunk megvenni tőle. Akasszuk hasba a kis dögöt. Nem sikerült, bazd meg. Jó.
She always says the stuff I like is junk. I'm gonna make a killing on this. You'll see. Last night's best bargain.
Jó, állj vissza.
Welcome back. Are you
Benyi a kulcs.
looking for something in particular? What about it? This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot.
Yes.
And that is the price isn't changing.
Kevés, tartsd meg a többi. Adunk egy ezrest egy lófasz kulcsért. Hú, geci.
Yes! That's my first negotiation. Here.
Biztos, hogy nem kellett
Doing
volna.
business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Biztos, hogy nem kellett volna. Mindegy, van pénz, fussa. Hol a kurva kulcs? Hát, közbazd meg. Ez egy ezresért nagyon jó volt. Tética. Ő festény.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. But do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course.
De mondjuk a szörtelen macskákat nem szeretem már ronda. Igen. A szőrös macsaka jó macska.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others with him.
Meghalt.
Out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze. Begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them.
Akkor lehet, hogy még vannak túlélők.
I did. Maybe you'd have been the one to save us, if you'd been there. Or
Jó,
maybe
hát nem
you
lehetek
were
mindenhol.
along with the rest.
Ott a bárd. Ja, meg itt a híró is.
We need... Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods.
Mindjárt kigyullad.
To your very good health.
Gyógyítás először szagold meg a bort. Jó. Mi baj lehet belőle? Hát, borszaga van. Okay.
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe.
No.
Bottoms up.
Mit rakott vajon be?
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Szerintem nem.
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't.
Igaz,
Kira
mondó.
spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
Nem hazudó.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie.
Nem is akartam hazudni.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Hogyne.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists.
Oh, legalább tudjuk
He was
kivezetni
a shaman
őket.
once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Kedrick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
Hmm?
He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul.
Mhm.
Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gadrick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this.
Úgyse tudod kiszedni.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gadrick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Azért megyünk oda. Úgy.
Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay.
But I will, damn it!
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Pörög a buli. Mindjárt megvan a level up, ne hülyéskedj. Na, szóval lehet, hogy mégse úgy fogunk megérkezni a holdfelkelte tornyaihoz, hogy karddal berúgjuk az ajtót. Lehet, hogy megérnék kiadni magunkat bolond szektásnak. Hogy megtaláljuk a gyenge pontját a főnöknek. Majd meglátjuk, ha odaérünk, de opció van a opció. Ja, megmentjük, akiket elraboltak. Ha megtaláljuk Zevlort, az menő lenne. Ördög szíve befejezze. Hát annak még biztos nincs vége. Gyógymód meg sose lesz.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Lehet, hogy megérte.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leo were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Mert muszáj. Nyafogok állandóan.
Never mind then. Just leave me be.
Na, most megsértődött, de amúgy nem kell ennyit tisztízni.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Hello.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Ó, kérjünk bocsánatot a csajtól, ha még lehet. Ez túl durva volt.
Go away.
Nem, annyira már nem. Jó, azt lehet, hogy nem kellett volna.
Premium trinkets and do.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Jó, kezd szétszaggatni a játékban. Még valaki?
Your move, Maul.
You trap me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Jó, én azt sem tudom, mi ez. Nem tudom, mit lehet ügyességből kihozni. Na, megszakértem mindjárt. Jaj, meg jó, na mindegy, ezt nem akartam volna, mindegy, jó így. Nem tűnik fölmi.
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. My favorite kind, ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Nem kötünk alkut ördögökkel, nem jó.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details, but of course you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Ez valami komoly főördög, akit szopatja a nép. Ott volt valami.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Na hol ez az ő szerencsétlen hülye? Ez nem az.
I thought maybe we could just do it ourselves.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Zevlor had belief. Didn't get him anywhere good. Besides, Raphael wasn't promising anything stupid.
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Fí, bazd meg. Egy jót. Kettő. Négy. Hát végig a duplája. Dob már meg, bazd meg. 3. Jó, igen. Elhasználjuk az összes kockát a geciben. Kettő, 4, 3, 1. Jó, visszatöltjük, leszarom. Hát azért... nem töltjük vissza, az geci messze van. Hát, akkor nem sikerül.
That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate.
Hát akkor elviszi az ördög, bánom is.
Druids, Zevlor, everyone. Now it's my job to keep them safe, and I'm gonna do it right. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours. Right here.
Jó, hát én beleadtam mindent. Ennyi sikerült. Összevesztünk a csajjal, elbasztunk 4 újradobást.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made, and knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. If that happens, maybe old Auntie Firehands can pull her out.
What's that?
Oh.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Biztos.
Rest while you can. Just not in the beds. Unless your tadpole wants lice for company.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Szobája. A naplóját meg kéne kuksizni.
Seems simple enough.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
No, yes, Megan.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers.
But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out. Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Okay. Ez ki a fasz?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Az gond. Vagy még gondolkodik egy 5 percig, vagy odafagyott a gecibe. Nem, megvan.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Megdobtuk, beszarsz.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Erős kezdés. Él még valaki? Azt a kurva bazd.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Hát lapát.
Where do I go from here?
Battle favors the fearless.
Nem fél el a tűzbe, jó? Oké.
be paid now. General Ketherick wants her alive, at any cost.
Harap meg. Az a lapát. Kicsit több kókusz lenne, értelmesebb lenne. Na, bleed, fölment. És kábult. Alakul. Hopp, egy 16-os crit, nagyon jó.
The general will be pleased if you go quietly.
Hát pedig be kéne kenne egy tűzgolyót a gecibe. Meghalt. Az gond.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened? God spare us! Ketherick was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Still your hearts, and steady your hands. To battle!
Jó, ezt muszáj újra indítani, lehet, hogy újra játszok az egészet, mert ez így borzalmasan alakult. És remélem a újraindítás majd megoldja ezt a borzalmas FPS-t, van vagy 5. Viszont este 11 óra van, úgyhogy hát holnapig meditálok rajta, hogy mi a picsa legyen, mert borzalmasan sikerült az egész. A csaj megharagudott ránk, a kis csajnál elhasználtuk az összes dobókockát, és nem lett meg. Valószínűleg a papot az nyírta ki, hogy benne állt abban a nyomorult AOE-ba, amit próbáltam úgy lerakni, hogy amúgy őt ne sebezze. És éppen kinyírtuk az egész kibaszott tábort úgy, ahogy van. Szóval, hogy ez így nem annyira volt. Nem annyira volt jó. Na. Maradjunk annyiból, hogy itt a vége, fuss el véle. Jó pihenést meg ilyeneket.